Welcome everyone to another video from your boy Voxx, a non-canon crew, the YouTube experience. Not entirely sure what I mean by that, but we are here to react to the AEW Games trailer, the console game, not the mobiles that I was hearing about. So we're gonna watch this video right now. Without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, here we go, boys. I am ready for this. AEW game is coming right now. Let's, ooh, okay. Ukes! Alright, so this is where they been. Oh! Okay. That's interesting. Okay. What? Wait, is this Intergen? Yo! Hello? Dude! Yo! I need a minute.
75 years later.
Dude, it's so good. It was such a short amount of, like a small amount of footage, so small. Like they let us know. They let us know on the YouTube, everything like that, that it was gonna be, or not the YouTube, but the Twitter and other social media accounts, that it was gonna be a small amount of detail, but there was so much in that small footage that we've seen. I am so excited. So obviously, right, we get to the first thing. I'm excited. If you can't, I'm gonna try to regroup myself there. So anyway, the number one thing that we saw was, you know, obviously between Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega fighting, we saw Sheeta come in and then proceeds to whoop Kenny's ass. And I am just here for it, because that means we get intergender wrestling again, while albeit it might not be on TV, but we get it in wrestling games again. I cannot tell you the last time we had that. I don't remember. Only time I remember, ironically enough, was in WWE No Mercy. There was one storyline that I remember playing as a female, like, wrestler, or a woman's wrestler, and for some reason, Stephanie McMahon, the then champion, gave the title to Hunter Hearst Helmsley, or Triple H, and I was supposed to beat him, and his stats were higher? I don't know. Anyway, I'm really excited to see what they do with the intergender. This is gonna be great for NCW. If you guys have not seen NCW, make sure you go take a look at the other videos that I have or on this YouTube. You will see what I mean. But anyway, this looks good for NCW, because that's like our number one, or my number one requested thing, was getting those intergender matches back in, because we've had a lot of animosity towards some of the people that support the NCW and that have characters invested in it, where they want to be able to fight men and women, or be able to fight each other. So that's just a welcome feature right off the bat, and that is saying so much in that short clip. With that, the other question I have is, how long has this been in development? Because we know that Kenny said he was looking for 2 years to find the right people for the job and all these other things, but has the game been in development for 2 years? And I thought about it, but looking at this video and seeing that they had one full scene created, but then they had rigs of the Young Bucks doing their indie taker, and I don't know. It could have been in development for 2 years. It looks like it's been in development for a year. What little experience I do have in video game making, it's leaning between one of those two. It's either early on, or they're just not showing us a lot so they can keep their product safe. I don't know. So then that begs the question, are we looking at a potential next year release date? I can't really see us waiting as fans. Or as a company having them have us wait for another, let's say 2 years just for the development of the game. Well, granted, I do hope that this game does not turn out to be a yearly series. I do hope they take their time and then create these games, not necessarily annually, but when they're ready to come out, because we've seen what happened with WWE 2K20, and I do not want that type of atrocity to happen again to any other wrestling game, because we learned they got burned from, or we got burned from it, and I don't want anybody else to ever experience that again. And if it does come out next year, it's going to be the year of wrestling games. And I say that because we're gonna have WWE 2K21 making its triumphant return after missing a year. And then we're gonna have Virtual Basement's wrestling game, which has a lot of indie stars and some signed talent on the roster as well. But then now we have the AEW video game, whatever that is going to be called. And it's what? So with that being said, someone who has invested heavily in wrestling games and heavily in just wrestling in general, I am ecstatic about this. I am super excited. I can't be any more excited than I am. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I'm buying all three. I'm going to compare all three. I'm going to review all three, and I'm here for it. And just, I hope you're excited with me. All right, guys, well, that wraps up this video. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's going to be a good game? Do you think it's going to be overcrowded next year? Or do you think this is a win for wrestling fans everywhere? Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share the video with your friends and your other wrestling nerds. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel to get more AEW content, wrestling content, and just video game content in general. And don't forget to follow the socials wherever they are on this screen, because I don't know. This is all happening in post, right? So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.